technology screens. I went scavenging hunting through the house. Sorry about that. I went scavenging hunting through the house and figured out literally I have enough parts here to put this thing together. So that is the beginning scaffold, or it's the beginning design of the retro robot man. It's going to have a built-in projector for the head because I want it to project to the ceiling. And this is some of the stuff I'm going to need to assemble and put it together. Somewhere in one of these bags, we have a Molex adapter, which I have no idea. There's my blueprints right there. We're going to assemble, put it together, paint it, design it, hook it up, put all kinds of parts inside of it. Cool. So we've got LED fans right here. We've got fans here, hard drives, computer right there. We got so much stuff to work with. I got the mini projector, which I want to install for the head, because when it comes on, I want the projector to hit the top of the ceiling, put some kind of crazy digital display. So we're going to turn all this junk we got here, and we're going to put it together, and we're going to make ourselves an awesome metal man design for the room upstairs. Safety glasses too. So a lot of cutting and wires. Got a Molex adapter somewhere in one of these wire boxes, but got to figure out which one it is. So first thing you start off with, usually we can turn this into a PC. We can drop a computer in there. This is going to be the case. Probably put a micro ATX in there. Pretty much basically about it. You can put it all in there in one hit. But anyway, it's better if it all comes together. Like this one right here all came together. I got to reprogram this thing when I get time to do it. But anyway, so we're going to basically build it together. Put it together first. It is going to have, it's going to lay against a piece of artwork, and we're going to have some designs on the artwork. It's going to be pretty cool. Some of the artwork's going to stand out, come out, and wrap around the robot. So it's going to be pretty cool. So inspiration came from that right there. That is my little art piece right there. Nothing much, just a little art piece right there. The Galaxy, it's got my LED lights already installed in the back of it. So it started because I did not want to spend $400 for some artwork, and I decided, you know what, I'll just make my own artwork for my room. So this is usually what it looks like when I'm actually working on a computer and I'm actually getting parts ready to assemble. So right now what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is we're just going to put it together. Now for those of you saying, hey, orders. Your orders are on its way. I'm waiting for supplies to get here. This is what I'm waiting for. I've already explained already the little credit card incident that I had to go through, my little nightmare. I'm very clear about explaining everything to everybody about everything. And yeah, I'm right now waiting for the stuff to get here. Would have been here a while ago, a long time ago, like I said, but I lost my credit card in the house, which I found it after I canceled it, but usually that's how it works. So thank you all, those for being patient. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We don't have anybody complaining, so that's fantastic. Everybody's been cold at the end of the day. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I was trying to figure out some project to get involved in, but couldn't figure out what to get involved in. If anything, if I don't have my Molex adapter, I'm going to have to basically just order me another one. What came in this box? Oh, it's my socks. I need socks badly. Oh, it's my socks. Yay! My socks on clean. New socks belly. So first thing we start doing is putting it together. Literally, I was going to go on Amazon and buy a whole bunch of Tupperware stuff, but then I found that I had all the stuff in the house. This is what happens when you never throw stuff away. So I'm going to build my little man over there, and then after that, we start working on the wires and all that crazy stuff. First, we got to put them together. That's what we got to do. Now, this is going to be pretty interesting because this one right here is going to have individual nuts and bolts throughout the entire system. So about 300 nuts and bolts. When I do stuff, I don't do it easy. It has to be done so it looks as realistic as possible. So we're going to put metal bolts all in, give it a kind of a rusted age look, like it's been embedded in time. So these are the nuts and bolts that we're going to be using to put them together. All right, so this is all dried out, right? That's what I'm right now. Where's the tops to be clear? I gotta drill holes in these anyway. These are gonna be the arms right here. And this right here is the back part. So the back part, I'm going to attach, all this is going to come apart. So the back part, I want to be able to get access to because it's going to have a lot of stuff inside of it. You need to get access to this, and we're going to use this for his feet. Here, where? This is his other foot here. So let's get him taken apart. I love it when I do these demonstrations, these videos, and people go, oh, you don't know what you're doing at the end of the day. Yeah, you have no idea exactly how deep the rabbit hole goes when it comes to designing this stuff. All right, so can we grab the inside of these out? Because I don't want you putting one straight in. I got you, Chuck. I'm about to knock out your here, what's it called? A few minutes. I'm about to get you some fresh litter because you got nothing of litter in there. Gotta go through. Try these out a little bit. So now we just have to build the skeleton of our man, a robot. And now we got our detail tools here for basically all the detail work we're going to have to do, running a lot of wires, and I mean a lot of freaking wires, because this side of the case right here, it's going to have some LED lights in it, and it's going to be see-through, so we have to make it look as realistic as possible. So I'm going to get working right now. Let me see. Usually I wouldn't even be recording this if I basically didn't need to have the recording of it all, which I do. I don't want to be to go back and look at this. So while I'm waiting for supplies to get here, I can work on some of my other projects I like to work on. I should be standing up for this, honestly. I need a black marker. How come we have no black markers down here? Really need a black marker. I need to be the dot these then. Really? So it's going to be like that. Alright, got a better way in there. Let's see. I need something a little bit more. I want to tag it, but I don't want to. Let's see. Oh, that works. Great. Let's just mark the table. How are you doing today, Tackle? Snap down. Yeah. Right. Snap down. Just gonna snap back up. I want to fold that. Something else for the other. Oh, this in 2 caps. little bit off on this, but yeah. Let's see what happens. That's not going to really box it down. Or you can feel it. Bolts it in. It's kind of cool. So. That way. Let me see. So it fits perfectly here because we have this moved up. We want to cut that off right there, so that'll be perfect. That's all we have to do for that. Let me see. So from here to here, that won't touch that, and that won't touch that. That'll be perfect. Do we have enough to have a screw from here to here? Anything long enough, or we have to skip it. But no, I need this to branch out and get the front. So, I'm going to need a long enough screw for that. That's definitely not going to hit. Alright, screw back. We got some bags on here with screws and nuts and stuff like that. Let's see. What do we have here? No, a whole bunch of stuff from upstairs. Let's see. Here. There's cutters. That definitely won't be it. Oh, wait. We got these right here. I'll call it these. Oh, this is definitely what. Wait, can we use these right here? Definitely use these. Okay, we're taking these. Definitely taking these. Let's see. We got 2 sets of these? Oh, heck yes. I think we got 2 in here. Alright, we got to strip this thing down. I need parts. So we need to take you, Mr. Metal Man, put you over here. We got to make a strip. We need parts. Two sets. 140 millimeter fans on here. I didn't know we had all that on here. Great, going crazy on the zip ties. And we got wire adapters in here too, on top of that. No Molex, but wire adapters we got in here. Right, I can install one of these. Let's see for the back. Install 80mm for the back. Don't clip anything by accident. Nice. Alright, you got this right there. You got a nuts and bolts for the arms. You got long enough for the arms. This one next one is definitely going to get the arms. And you should have another one here. Oh, here's the other one. This should definitely get the arms. Flash drive. You have to use that for something. Gonna take the saw, people. I'll be back. Let me see. What are we doing here? All right. Now, what we're doing is we're stripping down the PC because we need parts to put it together. And that's what we're doing. Why do I have stuff under my chair? All right. Let me see. I gotta figure what I did with that Molex adapter. Like, I really need that Molex adapter really bad. And we don't have it here. Which, oh, it's a heck of a phone call. So we need to be able to attach the arms, and we didn't have a bolts long enough to attach to the arms. So I had to take apart some parts off my PC which had larger bolts, and that will allow me to get access to putting in the arm system. So let's put that in next. Let me see what do we have here. We're going to have to hit from here into here all the way through. That's what we're going to have to do. Let me see. Do we have a washer here? Do we have any washers? I just saw a washer a couple minutes ago. This is a washer, right? Oh, this is perfect. We just need another one. I guarantee we don't have two of these. We should have two. We definitely should have two of these, but we don't. All right. These are the cutters. Those are definitely not the washers. So we're going to need a washer for the other side. So let me punch a hole through here and come out the other end so we can get that done. Yeah, that won't be easy. All right, cool. Oh, we do have washers here. What to say? One was missing. Let's see what we can do here. And we need to get you through the other side. Which we should have this over here. So we can get access to everything in there. Let's see where you plug in at. Alright, this one's tighten me a bit. Let's see what's going on. We're right there, right? Alright, right here. Oh, trying to get through here. It's another shoulder blade. That's what I'm going to go through. And then we'll hit it right from there. Right, perfect. That works. Where are these? Looks interesting. Oh, that would definitely work out nicely. That's nice. Whatever you're getting yourself into, buddy boy, it's not the place to be. Rawr. I'll bite you next time, Taco. I will bite you. I will definitely bite you next time. I will bite you. Furry monster, you. You furry monster. Alright, let me see. We're going to take, where's the other piece at? We just had it here. We just had it for the side arm. Not here. Where are you? Just had you. It's not over there. Oh, here it is. Just so in a few minutes, but just so the washer here we go, washer here. So we're using this right here. Okay, make sure it's not going to die. But we're using this right here to basically like a washer, because, you know, we're improvising what we need. Really, all that had to happen there. Let's get that in there. So now we're just building the sculpture for the design, putting it together. This is where it all starts at. All right, now we've got his arms on there quite nicely. There we go. Now it's so interesting. I think I'm gonna make a series of these robots. I might as well, you know what I mean? Each one will have like a different background or design to it that'll light up and have it displayed with artwork. On top of that, some will have screens built-in projectors and stuff like that. And no, this is going to be a poster piece behind the back of this thing it's going to fit onto, and that's going to basically have artwork around it that wraps around the actually live art that sticks out. So that's what I saw in my head when I was painting the artwork over that. I saw this right here. We're going to do another one actually. We're going to do this one's going to be a little easier because we're going to have to literally build the frame into the design. I'm going to do something where like a mech machine basically from Atlantis, half out of water, half in water. We need the water to be real, to be moving back and forth in that particular case. So we're going to build some pretty cool stuff. This is the first one we're going to do. I haven't had a chance to do this kind of stuff in a long time. I miss this kind of work. It's building stuff out of everyday stuff. All right, so we got our arms done. All right, so next, oh, what's that? Oh, I forgot they got these sideways. So you literally have to go in sideways. So we got to put 2 screws in here. We're going to need 2 sets of screws in order to do this, because we need the ones from the side here. They're going to have to come from back here to here. So we're going to need 2 sets of screws for this. Literally going to have them. All right. Yeah. Definitely need 2 sets of screws. Let me see. Right about here is where we're going to put the first one in. And this right here, what's that one? I need this one. Here. All right, that's perfect. Now, when we do the individual screws, they're gonna be small. We have to put those in one by one by one by one. Each one has to be literally glued in or drilled in, but I'd rather glue them in and drill them at the same time. So that way we don't have any issues with them popping out later on and have a bunch of little screws all over the place. So we're gonna have to put another screw in here for another support system for the arms. I guess I'll put them right here. That would kind of crack it. Cool. What do we got? I need what do we got? Where's the bolts? This would definitely work perfectly. This should give me what I need from here. So let me come out of here and take these out. I need to put another system right inside. Like that, and next round going battle with what? Going battle with something I don't know what it's going battle with. Maybe a little twin mouse. we're just going to lock here. No, we need a longer one than this one. We need a really long one to do this one. So this is going to come out of here. Alright, so let me see. This one's going to come out of here. This one's going to lock on here. Okay, I got it. Where's the arm at? This one. Alright, so this is the arm coming through here. So it's going to lock on this side. We had more than enough to cover. Maybe we had more than enough to cover. We didn't need this one. This is let's try this one. That's perfect. That'll give me what I need from him. Tinker Toys. I couldn't think of the name of that. Now I know what Tinker Toys are. Tinker Toys, okay. Couldn't think of the name of it. It was a toy I had when I was a kid. I really couldn't remember what it was. I was thinking it had something to do with building. It was Tinker Toys. That's what it was. I'm gonna get me some of those. When I was a kid, I always wanted enough Tinker Toys to build one of those moving Ferris wheels. You see people do? I wanted to do one of those. But we didn't have enough to get a kit that big. I might get one now. I'm gonna build one. Perfect. Alright. Okay, I see where the headache's going to come in at. I definitely see the headache coming. Definitely see the headache coming. So you would have did much better if you would have punched a hole also through here too also. Yeah, because that would have made it a lot easier to thread it from that one side to there. Yeah, that would have made it much easier. Just been working too hard for that one. Alright, let me see. Not too short, not too small. Alright, let me see. Where are you at? I just had it a few minutes ago. Literally, I hate it when my table gets cluttered because I can't find jack for jack. Just literally had the piece in my hand. Where is it? Where did I just put it that fast? Literally. Well, it couldn't have gone anywhere. I'm at the table. There's no way I want it. Could have shifted and moved somewhere else. We had it right here at the table. Where could it have gone? Oh, so literally could have gone. Seriously? Let me stand back here a minute. I know I'm going to be looking right at it. Did I walk off somewhere? What the freak? Alright, I'm kind of missing this part right here, to the arm. I know I didn't walk off. I didn't go anywhere. Oh, Mother George Ghost. Where could that have gone to? I'm probably looking... Never mind, forget it. In a short trip of insanity. There we go. There it is. I found it. I found it. There it is. Right there. Right on the side. Where the frick did it go? Right. And what the heck? Couldn't figure out where that went to, and it's right there on the side. Alright, so make sure we got this correctly. This on this side, this is on this side. So the bolt is in the back of the front. No. Did we just make a mistake here? I think we just made a serious mistake here. No. We definitely made a serious mistake. This goes here. This is going to go here. Right? Okay. Not your left, my left. need the cap around the arm here. So it needs to go here, right here. Right. Okay. No. You're off here. No, this bolts onto the arm. That bolts onto the arm. This bolts into this right here. Alright, so we have to put the bolt in here. Getting kind of mixed up there on what bolts we're dropping in. Alright, this is going here. Okay. Alright. I got a bit confusing right there for a minute. Alright, so this is going to go inside of here. Connect it here. And it's going to connect in here. Alright. I think we did choose the long ones. We have enough for the washer. Let's see. Where are you? Where are the washers? I just had them a few minutes ago. There we go. No, that's not it. That's going to be right there. I don't think we have enough room for the... Oh, we do have it. Okay, we got it. Then give me this one right here. Right from the opposite side of that. That's cool. Now we got that side. That's done. Alright, let's get on this side over here. I mean, it's coming to life. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's drop another one here. There's my washer at. Did I put the washer in on this side? Yeah, we did put the washer. Okay, cool. Alright. We had a quarter every time I'll be I'll be reaching in by now. Oh, I just had you. I just already had you. Okay, let's get another one out of here. I don't know where I'm sticking these at. I'm losing them. I have a friend of mine, he's into welding. I wonder if he could teach me. I really would love to learn how to weld. He does all that stuff. All kinds of welding stuff. I would love to learn how to do all that. All the cool stuff I could pretty much build with welding. And he does it. I was wondering if he could probably teach me. I'd pay him to teach me how to do it. Now, the reason why we drilled holes on the top, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the LED lights. We got some LED lights we can get, and we're going to wire them here and here. Give the ability that his body lights up. We don't mind being uneven. He is an old rusted machine that has passed its time, and he is actually declared defective. Poor dude, but you still got life in you. Yes, you do, don't you? All right, let's start on your weird head. So I saw these broken headsets. I thought these would be fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get some retro antennas. We're going to put them on each side here and here. We're going to give this a nice rust look. I don't want to install these on because this is going to be a separate paint job. All the parts we had, this is just the skeleton, but these are going to be a separate paint job. And these are going to make it look like he's got two major antennas coming off the back of his head. We'll run some wires in the back. We'll get up to the generator. He's going to need a power unit, so we're going to have to install his power unit, cut a basin for his fan. So we're going to use this one in the front. That's going to fit quite nicely. This is a 140 millimeter fan. It's going to glow real nice. And then to give it an even cooler effect, we're going to put another fan behind it, going in the opposite direction, to give it a kind of cool, like kind of a generator kind of design to it. For the head, we need to install in a fan in the back for the head, because we're going to cut an area in here. We're going to take our projector here. And we're going to stick the projector right up in here, like this. And we're going to have a brace that's going to be to lock it in place. We want to be able to get it in and out, but we need airflow in here as much as possible. So that fan's going to be designed to pull any hot air out. This is a portable projector. They're chargeable. They run about 8 hours of battery life. And you can put a flash drive, whatever you want in here. We're going to have this installed. So when we turn this on, this is going to allow for that to be able to shine out of his head right to the ceiling, like a spotlight. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a fire stick through that bad boy, because then I get a chance to play around, some fun, watch some movies off his head, stuff like that. I think it's interesting when I was sitting there talking about this. I think I'm going to give him, I want to give him like robot claws. That's what I want, the pinchers. I want the pinchers for him. This is the kind of stuff I see in my head all day. I literally see this stuff in my head all day. And I'm trying to explain it to people, like what I'm doing, but it just can't. I can't seem to get them to understand, or maybe they do understand. I don't know. And I have to design it first so they can see what I'm talking about. Oh, now my table with this. Make sure we're not off here, so make sure we got the neck in there quietly. I think I'm going to use these screws here. I'll lock one in and I'll drill the other one in. Where you at? I just saw you just drilled a hole right through you. Let you go that quick. There you are. I'll check some of my old pictures. Some of the stuff. I think I do have the Terminator on YouTube. So, a friend of mine is a big fan of Terminator. I built in this Terminator PC. We built the bunker, and we had to take tons of these tiny little skull beads that they had to put around your neck, and we just had it littered everywhere. And we had the T2s coming out with the guns and everything. I had to drill holes in their heads with the little optic fiber going so their eyes would glow in red. Yeah, it was something else. I forgot about the Terminator. I gotta see if I find. I think I posted that PC. About the Terminator. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think we did post that. I gotta check on that. Terminator. There's this ring for his neck. So, cool thing about it is everything we have here comes apart, so we can take it all apart. Now, when we do this, keep in mind, this all has to be hand painted. Each part has to be hand painted because that's the only way we're going to get it to detail real nice. Can't just paint it one color. No, it all has to be detailed. Some area of the body is going to be rusted more. Some areas want to have neon lights so we can actually see the wires and circuits going off inside of his body because that's what I want. I want to look as realistic as possible. Where people, every time they look at it, they find out something new on it. I love stuff like that. And how we're going to make the background, it's the background, we're going to give it a wooded area. Like that's his resting place in his background. We're going to have vines coming out of the background wrapped around his arms, wrapped around his legs to give it that realistic effect like he's been there for centuries. But this is the first start. We actually want live moving parts on them. Where did that fall from? Oh, wait, that's on there. That's on there. We want live working parts on them. I don't like how this is fitting in. These should be a little bit tighter. Yeah, it's a little too loose. Definitely too loose. That's better. Maybe this other one too. That's a little too loose too. So the legs and stuff pop off, which is cool. That's how we're making it so we can pop the legs on and off. Like an action figure. Alright, I'm going to give you a name too. You're definitely going to have a name. Let's put your head in. So your head is going to allow me to screw your head on and off when I want to. So we'll put in 2 bolts in here for the head so we can screw his head on and off. Really shouldn't take this long. You know the cool stuff that you can build out of storage containers? You have no idea the cool stuff you can build out of them. And there's so much cool stuff you can do with this stuff. I may make his, we might do one of the sections in liquid. So if you run vegetable oil, you can basically, oh, that'd be good for the freaking, the Atlantis mech would be nice. Retro mech, we're doing retro mechs, not anything technically. But that'd be cool to have one half of his body with liquid in it and the other half not, like he's actually flooding out. Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be pretty cool. These on here. And I don't mind this because this adds texture to it. You want texture to it. Now we can make our own stickers, everything ourselves, which is cool. Let me see. Okay, that's one of the parts right there. Let's get to the other section. Maybe we got that in there. Okay, cool. Right. Put 2 screws in there so that way we can get his head off a little faster and easier. If we put 1 screw in there, we'll be turning the screw with the freaking whatchamacallit at the same time. We don't want to do that. It's too much work. So we'll put 2 screws in there. There we go. So that way we can get access to your head. He can take his head off anytime he wants. Now, like I said, we're going to be using this as his antennas, which we're going to have up here like this. This is going to have these huge antennas coming out from the side. I got to go order me some antennas for that. And we're going to put our clamps or claws at the bottom. They're coming together quite nicely. And we're going to get access to your head and the projector. You need to take your head off. All right. Next stage is going to involve cutters. You need to get access to your chest. Like we're doing Robocop in here. Oh, I forgot. Wrong one. That's Terminator. Wrong one. Let's see if I put the screws in there. We can move the arms back and forth. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Let's go with. I think I'm gonna put this on a track system at the bottom. Like some kind of piece that locks across here. As a matter of fact, let me have some Velcro in here somewhere. We do. Give me this. Okay, that's perfect. That's moving back and forth too much. Let me see. Ah, yes. These are the drills we're going to need. These little tiny ones. These are going to be punching little holes throughout this whole entire thing. So we can make the bolt system look really real. Like the holes from here, It's going to take some time. We need the cutter. Where's the cutters at? Where's the tools for the cutters? What do we have in the bag? Oh, we got one. We definitely have one. Right, perfect. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Just had you a few minutes ago. Let's not start losing stuff now. Okay. That's perfect. We don't need to fit perfectly because this is for an effect. Now, if we're doing a computer, yeah, we'd have to cut it to size, but we don't have to do that. All right, let me see what we need here. All right, we got this right here. Where are the... Okay, they're right here. Okay, cool. I don't know if there's anything here. Why don't we go these up by 2? I've got 2 of one of these ones, don't I? All right, tools. All right. Can I get cords over here? Bring any cords. Put this in here. Nope. I'm gonna tangle this a little better. Where are you at? Let me see. Okay. Let's get this in a mess. I gotta put a window there, but I haven't decided what we're gonna put there yet. I'm pretty much going to, because this area isn't exactly smooth, but then again, like I said, it depends on what I'm gonna use it for. We'll get the projector's gonna come through here, but let's see how that works out first. We'll do a test. I might not have to cut that or touch it at all, period. So we have the headsets here. I'm probably going to put them on a slant like this, or have them come down like this to the back like that. Have the huge antennas coming here, and then we can have the projector here. So that's how I'm going to connect them like this on the side. This is basically his antenna for receiving information from his commanders. Let's cut this off too, because this is a nice. Cut my fingers here. That's the end of that. We got a nice clean cut on that. Probably going to coat everything together. If I coat everything together, then I can just do the individual paint job. That's what we're going to do in there. This is literally going to have to be glued. There's no way in the world I'm going to be able to punch a bolt through this bad boy and come out the other end. Which I know because there's a speaker there, that's why. And I don't feel like taking them apart to do that. Put them inside, we can put the grill on top. I think it'd be easier if we just put them inside. If we put them inside, we can put the grill directly on top. Alright, and we're going to need something else. Let me see. Should unplug this when you do this, but I keep forgetting sometimes. Alright, we need a little drill. The other one's too big. I just had it a few minutes ago. Literally just had it in this mess. Okay, we need a little drill bit. Here we go. Like this. That's gonna fit there perfectly. Yeah, nice. Alright, and then we have this one here and here. These can't go too far out because they're definitely going to hit the projector. Let me get the projector in here. Put this here. And we should be able to slot the projector in there. Alright. Then I want these to overextend because I want to put something on the end. I want to put something on the end of these. We need these to overextend because we're going to put something cool in these, like some kind of jumper cable unit, like it's being powered by a jumper cable unit. So that's what we're going to need. But we're going to have to put some I forgot which one to intake. We'll figure it out which one's in and which one's out. I keep forgetting. What are the arrows on your thing? Oh, arrows on here. Alright. So we're going to have to put our little holes in here. I only need two. I need one here, one here. That's all we need for these sides. Just two. That's all. Lock it in. We don't need four. This is abstract art we're doing. This is we're building a PC. We're going to need all four in there. This is just a nice little design we're making. I think the robot I'm gonna do for Atlantis, I'm giving them dreads. I'm doing wire. I'm doing the dreads are going to light up. They're definitely going to light up. But we're going to give them dreads. We're going to make them nice sword weapons and all that stuff. We're going to do something really cool with him. All right, let me see. Dude, seriously. If you're doing PC modding and you got a customized design PC, this is a must, trust me. They're a must, you have to have them. You definitely have to have them. Right now, we're just going to drop 2 in here for right now. Getting very nice. Oh, don't make my job a nightmare. Like, I'm looking at you in the corner of my eye. What are you sneaking out to do? Hmm? What are you sneaking out to do? Try this other way around. Make sure this is going to go through. I have to open this up a little bit. I should be wearing glasses, but I'm just going to open this up a little bit. Tight. Let me see this one. Yeah, perfect. And that's what we're going to do. Drop crap on the floor. We need this. Get in there. Don't fight me. Take it. Come on. Be nice. Nice. One. Where's the other one at? Story of my life. Alright, we have 2 over there. We definitely have to have another one of these. We just have to put another one on the table, do we not? There's a rescue these things. Let me see. What happened to your mouse you were doing battle with, Taco? For Hortico. Are you done doing battle for Hortico? For Hortico. Oh shoot, we got a grill on these? We definitely got grills on these. Alright, cool. I can use these later on for something. I need to figure out what much the bolt. Do we have 3 of these? But we actually only have 4. No, that's gonna bite. I have to order some screws. I don't want to order screws. I want to use what I have here. I'm going to build this from scratch. Ah, yes, we do have another one. Yeah, because I don't want to buy anything. I'm just putting this all from scraps around the house. That's what we're doing. Putting the whole thing together with scraps around the house. Some stuff eventually I'm going to have to buy. But for putting it together, it's enough stuff in the house. Alright, there we go. I just thought about that. If this is going to lay flat. Wait, no. Hold on for a minute. It's going to lay flat to a surface. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we can get away with it. Not time to lose your head. We can get away with it. If not, just in case, I want to make sure. We're going to swap these out for these. These are much shorter. I'm going to take these instead, and I can drop these inside the body, which I don't care. But having those in there, these are going to the other fan. Right, so it can be just in case, because that's a little pushing it, and I really don't want to be in there cutting jack at the end of the day. I really don't want to be cutting that. Oh, nice. I want you to put it on there perfectly. There we go. That'll work. That's something I need right here. It can help us in the wire stuff. You ever play Metro with the freaking scorpion spiders? Have you seen that freaking horror show? Yeah. Those things are nasty. Really nasty, creepy little things. It's funny because I had the game Metro, I think it's Metro 2020, I forget which one it was. 2023, I think 2023. And man, had to go down in that basement twice to deal with the freaking breaker system. And they always got the freaking creepy, freaking nasty spiders down there. I went through that whole freaking level before I realized I had a flashlight on my gun. That was just disturbing, man. I was in there screaming in the middle of the night like a woman. I literally went through that whole level thinking that, God, they should have came up with a flashlight for this game. And sure enough, I'm playing around the game. Click! The flashlight was on. I'm like, did that whole level with no freaking flashlight. It's creepy. And you know, there you got to scavenge for freaking weapons and all that stuff, and you don't have much ammo to begin with. So, you know, you don't want to waste too much in there with the freaking spiders. You don't want to get close enough to stab them. Alright, so we got the fan for the head put in, so that's going to keep the projector nice and cool. So that's cool. And then we're going to, that's going to act as a vacuum system, so it's going to pump any hot air like completely out through the back. We have the front to do. Alright, this is going to be laying down on a platform, so oh man, we gotta get this mess up right here. It's such a junky mess. Stuff everywhere. Let's clean this up a little bit over here. We got too much stuff all over the place. Every time my friends watch me build, I'm like, what the freak are you building now? See, this is the bolts we're going to be putting in. And they're pretty cool. These are bolts that we got from old screens that we don't use anymore, and I save everything, and that's the reason why. Now, what we're going to do, the hard part is, we're going to be drawing holes through the entire, once we get it all coated, painted, done, artwork finished, this is the final stage. And dropping about 300 of these bolts all around the face, the head, and everything to make it look realistic. Some bolts will be missing, and some bolts will be worn down. Now, to give it a look, like, you don't want to have a rusty machine in there, and the bolts look brand new. So we got to take a grinder, and we have to grind down the edges like it's been really, really old. So they have to be painted up to give them that look. And what we do is we take some poly, put a little dark into it, we drop a little couple drops on it, and it runs off. It gives it that look, and it spills onto the machine a little bit. It just shows that it was rusted out. Gives it a nice look to it. So this is them right here. Put all this stuff up. Yeah, the Atlantis machine, I'm giving that dreads. I'm gonna give that robot dreads. Alright, so we got this part right here. Let's lay him down and let's install his giant fan in his chest. So this is his part of his cooling reactor system. wonder if we can just drop this all the way down here like this and go zip, zip, zip. That'd be nice if we could. Can we do it? Do we have that capability? Can we zip it all the way through? Oh, heck yes, we can. Made my job a heck of a lot faster. Oh, we're gonna need the long ones anyway. Wait, let's see that through. No, I just pulled hex keys out. I had the hex keys that go with these too. What did I do with them? I should have put them right back over there, which I did not do. We didn't put the hex keys back. I just found the keys that actually go to directly to these. Oh, here it is, right there. I did put it out. That's nice. What are you going through? Oh, they're going through. Okay. Yep. I'll pull it out and put the bolts in yet. Taco the man. Wow. So, Dad, you got my favorite chair occupied with your junk. My bad. My bad. I promise I'll remove it. Get your stuff out of there. My favorite chair occupied with your junk. Why we got this? We need to cut a section off of this. That's not clipping in here correctly, so we have, let me see, on the back of this. We're lost outer space. All right, can I just clip it? It'd be nice if I can just, because the sides right here, we got something here going on. If I can get it in here, like so, clip it here. Oh, let me see what we got going on. Because we need to be able to, if I can get these two sides, I'm good. Yeah, this one I'm not going to get, and that's, I know I'm definitely not going to get that because we got those parts right there in the front. Now, I'm kind of digging this flap in the back right here. This would be cool. We can put a nice flap. No, I don't need to put a flap right there. It looks pretty cool like this. I like that flat though. That flat looks pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna cut that off. I think I'm keeping that. That flat is really, really cool. The Gundam series. The Gundam series! Alright, so we got that. I wish I had the Molex in here so I can show you the effect. It would be pretty cool, but gotta figure out exactly what I did with my Molex adapter. Man, tell yourself to put these things up and you never do. So we'll have to order one. I really want to show up the fan effect, but we can't. Again, Mr. Bird doesn't know what he did with his Molex adapter, which I paid $15 for, by the way. $15 for my Molex adapter, and I lost it. Had it all this time, we lose it. Let me see the pinchers. I want them to open up. That's what I want. I definitely want them open with the pinchers. I might give you a little boost system, like a rocket system. I'm not sure yet. What we're gonna do with that yet. All right, buddy. Let's see. I don't know if I could punch a hole through here. Yeah, because I'll probably hit something and probably got my nose and make it sick. Just get some heavy epoxy and lock it in place. This part right here we can glue into the back. Let me see, where's your head at? So we can go put this back here like so. And get some heavy epoxy. We can glue you right from here to here. From here to here, that's what we'll do. We got to put a fan grill over top this, so this looks a little bit more decent right there. We definitely need that. Nice fan grill over top. I'm probably going to get a glow in the dark fan, probably a radiation symbol in the back that glows in the dark. And we need this. I want to drill right from here to here, but I don't want to nail a speaker. If we can get outside, it would be nice, but I don't think we got screws even that long to go through there. So I'm probably just going to epoxy glue this in, and then the back will take care of that right there. As a matter of fact, we got epoxy here. I can do this in a day. And then we can put the fan grill here with the radioactive on it. I caught you. Now, as for the eyes, I haven't really decided yet. I was looking at these cups over here. I thought these would be cool if we do them side by side. But, that's not going to do it. That's not what I want. I need to be boxed and squared, but then again, I don't know. I might put an LCD for his eyes would be cool. Ouch. I got to decide on his eyes. I haven't decided on his eyes yet. There's got to be something really crazy looking for his eyes. So we'll figure that one out. I haven't decided on his eyes yet. If I do, let me see, 24-ounce containers. A 24-ounce container I can put here and here. That'll give me an outlet from there to there. And I can actually put two fans. They'd have to be 60 millimeter. 80 millimeters wouldn't fit. They have to be 60s. I can put 60s right here for his eyes, for the back, and put another set in the front to give it kind of like this hypnotic look to it. On top of that, it's going to draw even more air out for the projector. We'll be able to get the projector in there easy. So the projector's going to hit right here, like so. And that is going to allow me to attach the ceiling. I can hit the ceiling. I'm going to have to put some kind of bracket system in here so we can lock that in place. Some kind of shelf system I'm going to have to install inside. That's going to be like building a ship in a bottle. But I've done crazier stuff, so alright. So that's going to be pretty cool. We got that finished right there. Let's go with your inside guts. So we'll take your back off. I am thinking more of the line of this piece right here. Looking really nice on your insides. That looks pretty cool. This would look really cool for your inside. Right there. Now I'm not going to do any more drilling. I'm going to probably put heavy Velcro strips in there. These fans don't glow. What size are these anyway? Let me see. These look like they're, yeah, these 140 millimeters. Didn't I have any small ones on top of that? I wonder how this would fit. If we were to lock this in the side. Oh, see, that would be hot. That definitely would be hot right there. 140 millimeters some glows, or we don't even need glows to tell you the truth at the end of the day. That fan's automatically going to glow. I got an EL wire in there already. I can just coat this with that green glow, paint these with that green glow, and run them right inside. So let me get these clipped off. Where's my scissors? I was like, what are you building? Your little brother. Hey, Taco. What are you building? Your little brother. That's what I'm putting together. I'm building your little brother. That's what I'm putting together, Taco. Your little brother. How do you think about that? What do you think about that, Taco? Your little brother. Like, yay! Yay! My little brother, yay! Yep. Putting together your little brother. What do you think about that? It's actually great. It's fantastic. I've always been a little brother. I was talking about that whole thing about bobbing for apples and how disgusting that is. And I literally saw a video where somebody had a doll with the people bobbing for apples. That is so nasty. They thought it was cool. No, it's not. It's disgusting. It is so disgusting. It's not even funny how disgusting it is. Look, the dog is bobbing for apples just like us. Let me see. We need to pull. Do we need this in here? But it doesn't seem to want to lay flat with that in there. We don't need this switch. Do we need the switch? So we can put this here. This has got a magnet attached to it. Seriously, is that a magnet? Oh, there is a magnet on this thing. Okay, cool. That and start clicking. That's what we don't want. Starts clicking. We're going to have an issue. So it should hit right there. That's not going to close it. It might not close it. It might not. Let's see. Well, that sucks. because it literally made my job so much easier if I just did it that way. Freaking hoot nanny. It's made my job even easier. So when we start coating this thing, priming it, because right now I'm just piecing it together. But when we start getting ready to coat it, all the fans got to be ripped out and all that other stuff, because that's not going to work. But that's priming the whole thing. Not going to work. The fans getting primed too. We don't want them getting primed. So just piecing it all together like a puzzle, and then after that we start putting it. When we paint it, we put it together. Thing on that side, and then we'll get the other sides here, here. Oh man, you snapped that piece off. Look at George Bird. Alright, we'll have to use this side right here. There's another piece here we can use. I'm going to put it this way instead, because that's going to jump way over to the wrong side. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we'll come out this side and hit it on the other side. That should do it well. Right now, I'm piecing together the reactor. This is just the first stage of all the many wires we're going to be running through. There's going to be tons of wires running through here, and tons of wires running through there. Then we have a bolt system on here, bolt system at the top. So this is this beginning stage. So the easy way to run wires through is that you'll have wires like this. These are fantastic. They have them all different, going in different directions. And what you're going to do is you're basically going to, we're not going to cut these or SATA cables, but you'll cut the wires. Usually I buy parts and stuff. I just strip them open, pull the wires out. And we're going to basically put a bottom base at the bottom that's going to have all the wires connected to, and then another one that's going to connect it to the top, which is going to Velcro in. So you can Velcro it, push the wires in, and it'll give it that effect without individually lining all these wires through. We just thread them on one pad, lock that whole entire pad at the bottom, drop it at the bottom, that Velcro's in, and then the top Velcro's to that. And then we'll run some electrical wire in there, like EL wire and stuff, to give it like it's like really effect going on. I need flashers to go off, that's what I need. But if you don't understand it, I'm going to build it so that way you can understand what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I explain things. It's not that I'm saying you don't understand. I just explain things in some crazy ways that people just go, huh? Sometimes I even sit there and go, huh? So, it's me, trust me. I just explain things in just a weird way. Sometimes I mumble a little bit when I'm talking about it. Supposed to be making a cup of tea. I got caught up in this. Alright, so this is the reactor unit we're putting together right now. It's going to run fans off of it. We're going to hit this so it glows. And I just screwed up majorly just now. Alright, if I put fan grills on this side, will this touch by any chance? I'm just curious if it would touch. We shouldn't have a problem in touching, right? All right, we're good. 'Cause I thought the screws were going to make contact and have a clicking noise going off in the background, which we don't want that crap at the end of the day. So we got to basically put in, we're going to need pipe cleaners, literally, to go from one end to the next. So in the back of the reactor, we just need pipe cleaners that are going to connect from here to here to here, lock that in place. All that's going to glow. This is going to glow. It's like the reactor's all going on at the same time, and with the one in the front running two on top of that. So that's going to look pretty cool in there. And then we'll just get some EL wire. I know it's the EL wire a lot, and we're going to trace the insides. That'll give it the glow. We're going to do an invisible coating, black light coating in the inside all over, so it actually glows a little better. I don't want to cover the inside with any kind of paint. I want to basically have it visible so you can see everything perfectly. So we're just going to use an invisible black glow paint to do it. All right, you are coming on quite nicely. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I should have put this in the front for you. I should have. Because we just got this thing. I should have put a thing on the back for you. Yeah, we'll do one. I'll paint these up so they glow in the dark. That's what we'll do. I'll put this in the front for you so you'll have that. So that'll be a paint job right there. Get all this stuff sorted out. But you're looking, you're coming along quite nicely. Let me see. Can we run these two together? I think we have two. These are the Molexes. Where's the females and male? Females and male right here. All right, I'll lock these two together so they're good. So they're all together. And here. All right, get you locked in here. There we go. Now you're all locked in. You're good to go. We have the paint fans, so we're going to be painting that up. That's going to be done. Let me get some of this trash and stuff over here. We got the epoxy, so we're going this end. Is that a Molex Y adapter? Oh, heck yes. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, I can use this. Definitely need a Molex Y adapter. That'll definitely come in handy. Let me see something. Oh, wait, I need this side. Oh, crap. No, we got it. Here, man. We got one right there. Let's see. All right, cool. Some more XY adapter there. We need wire management there. And I need, for your unit, we're going to have to punch a hole in the side and run you through here and connect you to the Molex Y adapter and run all that through right there. Alright, thanks. Now you need a ton of wires and cables. Continue to light. That's brand new. And use that for the other one. Put all this stuff in here. Yeah, wire clamps. I need all that. Tools. How's my fan off? I'm dying here. Definitely wires. Put that over there. Oh, if I find my Molex adapter, I'm so happy if I find it. We don't need this. No, I'll show you. Definitely don't need this. It's an extra hard drive. Going here. Fan. I don't know why we have this here. That's definitely complete trash. This is the next piece we're going to be putting on. Safety glasses and gloves. Ah, epoxy glue. Oh yeah, that's what I'm using that for. So I used to go to the thrift store and I used to buy like old radios and stuff like that and just strip them apart for the parts so I can turn those parts into my parts that I need for my PC mods to customize to my PCs. And thrift store always had cheap broken stuff, so you know, sky's was the limit and all that, you know. Why are you stuck there like that? Why? This is a hard drive. A good one to it too, like that. $500 GB hard drive. Oh great, we're trying to put flash drive. Even though that's not much now today, because you know, I got hard drives over there that are freaking like 4 and 5 terabytes and 10 terabyte hard drive on flash drives over there. So we use it for something. Or 500 terabyte hard drive. I mean, 500 terabyte. Woo! 500 gig hard drive is awesome. I'm going to use this for your mouth. I don't know. I haven't decided what your mouth is going to be like yet, so I don't know what your mouth is going to be like yet. Could have used this for a minigun. Could have a minigun on one side would have been cool. That would have been cool. Give him like a minigun on there, something to defend himself. I don't know. I have to think about that right there. That's something to get to think about. Now we have here, we're not going to use the cups because I was going to use that for your eyes, but I want something a little bit more retro for the eyes. Ah, I literally forgot to put these on. Well, it makes no difference. We don't have the room. But when I put the screws in, we had this much left over, not enough for that. So that's what I forgot to put on. I know it's missing something. No, we don't need it. We can design something around it. We might want to for it. Usually when I put the screws through here and here, I had about that much left. So we'll put something else around that. At the end of the day, I can put extra large bolts around there, so huge, massive bolts all the way around to decorate that section right there so it doesn't look so bland. We'll put giant bolts in all the way across. Maybe a wire system that'll come from here and connect into here. That's what we'll do. I was looking at that like, why do we have these here? I already forgot to put this on. Alright. You're looking quite spiffy, eh? So what happened? Why did they release you from the factory? Huh? What did you do? You got released from the factory. The factory does not understand, does it? It doesn't. They don't understand. Alright, so we can't put this because we're going to have this to the back, but I do want tubes. I definitely want tubes. So we could run tubes from, no, because then we got to screw the head off. Unless we can disconnect the tubes and pull the head off at the same time. It would be cool if we could do that. Or we can run the tubes into the leg, which would be a little bit more easier to do. So let me see. Run the tubes here. Maybe do the tubes into the legs. I like that. A little hydraulic system going off over there. Hydraulic system here. I think this would be cool. Just something like from here to here. It's too much. Let's see. I need to be short of that. Right about here would be short enough. So connect this Alright. Let me see. Where are you? I just saw you a few minutes ago. There you go. You saw on a release, do you? Oh, an echo of it. Okay. That's not one I got for some reason. Alright, that's different. Yeah, doesn't want to come up. Let's take the whole bit with it. Yeah, I got stuck in there. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to store your hydraulic systems. How's our battery doing? Oh, we're good. We're not plugged in. No, we're not plugged in. Okay. On the first time you are plugged in. Hydraulics. Hydraulics. Alright, where's, let me see. Where the frig is this one from at? The marker, here we go. Marker, we got hydraulics. go. Got the little hydraulic things going on. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We'll glue it all in later. Now these got to be clear, so we can't, for these little effects, we can't coat over these. These have to be absolutely clear. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to put liquid in it to about right halfway here. I'm going to cap it off here and cap it off here. So it looks like there's a fluid in there. That'll give it a cool effect. There we go. Got a nice little hydraulic system in. Now we got to do is get your claw system. I do like the fact that if you have a Finnegan on your hand, like a machine gun, would be cool. We'll make you a battle robot, a retro battle robot. But I like that. We're going to keep this right here. We're definitely going to keep it on there. I'll do something cool with that. Well, buddy, you got your halfway you built. I think I'm probably going to do the same thing here. I'm probably going to put a little wire system from here to here, and to here to here. And something from the top would be cool. Where is, let's see what we can do here. With the water system from here. Would it be too much? We added too much? I don't want to add too much from it. Too much. We can connect it from here into there. That'd be cool. Or from here to there. That in there. I don't want to add too much to it, then we'll be taking too much away from it. Less is always more. So we'll decide on that. I think I'm going to keep it with the feet. That's basically about it. That's all I need right there. I don't want to put too much into them. Too much wires. I'm going to put a lot of wires in, yes. But I mean, as for those tubes, I like them here. A nice hydraulic system right there for them. We got everything wired inside. We got to get the pipe cleaner so we can lock this a little better in. So this is a little better. That's basically about it. So this guy's not going to be standing up. He's going to be on the back of a platform, as I said before. He's actually part of some artwork. So we have to build him to add him to the artwork. So there's going to be a huge display behind him. He's going to be laying flat down, and there's going to be a huge display behind him, and he's going to be a part of the display. We have to make it look as realistic as possible. So I thought I'd design a real cool old retro robot. This is what I saw in my head this morning when I was doing the artwork on the Galaxy over there, our glow-in-the-dark Galaxy. And I thought it'd be cool to design a robot. So I was going to go over to Amazon and order some Tupperware and stuff like that, but then I remembered I got everything here in the house. So I can just take what I got here in the house and put this guy together. And sure enough, we had it all here. We got everything here to put them together. This is the first stage. Many, many more. Now, you ever got a chance to see me build the steampunk PC? Literally, every single part is hand painted, which means there's no one color here and one color there. That's too easy. We do it, each individual piece is painted. So it gives off a realistic effect, like some detail went into building this machine. And we could have Taco's part because Taco needs his area and Taco needs a Durbox thing. He's got a Durbox thing right now. Do something for a minute. So I have my hazard stickers and stuff like that. We can make our own hazard stickers. I'm gonna check out something. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Alright, so I'll show you what I'm looking at right here. We're definitely gonna have to cut the top. Top's definitely gonna have to be cut because this is giving off a weird effect for the projector. So sorry about that. So if we get it right up to the top, close enough, yeah, we can land it. We can get it right there. All right, because I really don't want to cut the top. I like the top the way it's designed. So what we're going to do is we're going to install that projector inside. That's why we have the fans inside right there, because that's going to allow me to blow, take all, if this projector heats up, and it will, that's going to allow for all the hot air to push out. So it'll have its own built-in exhaust system. And that's so when I turn the projector on, I can basically display something off the top of his head. So I'm going to put something really cool here. It's like an activation system. It's going to blow an image right up over top of his head. So that's going to be cool. And I'll show you up close with the machine we're putting together here. So here's the front of it right here. There's our little hydraulics right there. We're going to have our little liquid in here. You won't see any of this. All this is going to be covered up. So we're going to put something here to cap it off here and cap it off here and have a little liquid in there. So that looks more realistic. This is all put together by just stuff sitting around in the house. So there's the reactor system we're building right here. We have two fans, everything is hooked up all together for a Molex adapter, Y adapters. There's a Molex. These are going to be standing straight up. So I'm going to get pipe cleaners. They're going to run from here to here. Really stiff spike cleaners to run from here to here. So that way these don't conflict with the screws in the back and make any clicking noises. This right here is going to be painted with that green glow we have. And inside it's going to be sprayed with an invisible black light. So we're going to put blue EL wire all traced up in here, and that's going to allow everything to activate on this body. So I guess we'll probably just spray everything out inside of here with the blue black light, invisible, and then we'll run EL wire. Because EL wire, we can drop holes in, we can trace it all through, we can thread it all through this unit. Now here I want wires exposed here, I want wires exposed here, I want some of the wires exposed inside, and I want some of the wires coming outside, like bunches of wires coming outside. So that's going to be involving some cutting and burning, which means we have to burn the plastic so it gives off the effect like it was ripped open or basically it was scorched or whatever gives off that effect. So I got to bring my torch in here. I got a mini torch for all that kind of work. We do that outside because of the plastic. And this whole entire scenery we're building here, it's going to lay to a backdrop. There's going to be a backdrop behind it. It's going to lay onto it like a frame. We're building this actually for a part of a frame. And that, with that picture, it's going to have this wooded background, lots of trees and greenery. All the vines are going to be fake, so they're going to look realistic. Well, they're going to be, we can't put real vines in there, but you know what I'm talking about. And some of the vines are going to wrap around his legs and his arms like he's been there for a long time, but he's still activated. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to hang this up. I got all this because, like I said before, I really went in there and I wanted to get some illustrated art, and they just wanted so much money, like $500 for a piece like that. And I'm like, man, I am not paying for that. I mean, it's beautiful and all. I'm not putting down the art. It's very nice work, you know. But I'm not paying $500 for it when I know if I got the ability to do it myself and do it myself. This is the one I painted today. So this is my first painting. I literally never painted before. So this is my first painting. I'm not saying it's Picasso or anything, but it's what I wanted and what I like. So that one right there. And then as I was painting that, I got the idea for the metal machine. And as I'm designing the metal machine, we're not saying I got the idea, God gave me the idea. I got the idea for the Atlantis. So that is going to be crazier than that one. That one we got to build differently. So that's going to involve us actually building a tank around the artwork. Where I want half of the tank in water, I want a little Atlantis city in the background, and I want this machine like just came in from battle or whatever. I want half of it filled with liquid and half of it not, you know what I mean? But that's all going to be vegetable oil we're going to have in there because that's the only way we're going to run all those wires and stuff through, fans glowing in the dark. So it's going to be pretty cool. So I found myself a new hobby. This is my new hobby now. Building retro machines and designing them out of scraps in the house. Everyday scraps. Except for this, we bought all that stuff right there. We just had it laying around the house. This is going to be cool. Well, I tell you, God is good. God always blesses with amazing ideas. He always has. So we got a lot of work to do. This is nowhere near even done. This is just the structure part. I got to find a clamp for his arm. We're going to turn that into a Vinnegan. We're definitely turning that into a rail gun. We need to do something with this right here. We need a clamp, claw, or something. That's what I want. All right. That part I may have to buy because we don't have anything in here like that. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. As I said before, products are going to be here. Everything's going to land tomorrow, unfortunately. But as I said before, as always, we get everybody taken care of, everybody shipped out the door, as we always do. If anyone has any comments or questions, they can email me, and we can go from there. But this is what I'm going to be doing on my off time, designing these different robots. Hopefully, I get a whole collection of these. The Lord keeps me blessed me with these ideas. All right, with that being said, that would be so cool. I got to do that one too. I'm definitely going to do. I got another one in my head I want to do. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless.